Those are called no. Those are called what is that called? Sticker bushes.
Oh yeah, fucking being out there in them briars. I already
Yeah,
know. All
I've
right,
been
let's
with the
see.
brush hog. I've been on the brush hog the last 2 days.
Um, okay. I was like, where am I hearing sound from? It's my own fucking phone. Okay, luckily nobody's popped in yet, just staring at our faces like, what the fuck these guys doing? I'm sharing the groups, motherfucker. Trying to get some people in here.
Trying to figure out what the fuck we're supposed to be doing.
I always hate it, man. I do this every time I hop on live. I'm like, all right. Usually when I do the gutter rat shit, we got the little disclaimer that's playing. So it's like, all right, I got a minute and a half. I can hop on here and share around and do my fucking apps and all that shit. But yeah, it's like when you just hop straight on live, everybody's like, damn, this asshole's just on live staring at his phone. Fucking prick.
Well, put it this way, dude. I know 4 people are going to be in here because I called my schedule team. Said I'm doing this. Message me if I'm fucking up. Straighten out dates for me because I can't keep track of time.
Oh, what's up, Miss Charlotte? I see you tuning in.
There's one of my admin.
Go ahead. Come on. Come back to what I was doing. Thank you. I know they're going to be in here, so go ahead and tag
Am I going to be able to
them.
see the chat on here?
You should be able to. What is your screen showing you, Bubba? Like on as far as where you're looking at?
Okay, night cam chat. Okay, so if I hit chat, let's see what happens. Chat. Okay. So it says I can see you're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. Stay in studio until your recording are uploaded. Okay. So I can see a chat. Has anybody actually written anything? Because it doesn't say anything.
Miss Charlotte commented and said she shared out, but it's coming from my Facebook, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna go over to my YouTube real quick and post a comment and see if you can see that one, because I know Facebook's weird sometimes with comments and shit.
Yeah, I just put my name and hashtag the farm.
I see Miss Rita. What up, Kent? We ain't gonna talk about tomorrow. It'll be a Monday, and we gotta go back to motherfucking work.
Shit, I'm always at work.
Me too. Okay, let me rephrase that. Going back to the taxable government job, the 9 to 5. Fuck,
Right.
man, I don't know what a day off is. Oh,
No.
okay. You posted in the private chat, Bubba. So, do you see a comment button over there?
Comment button.
Yeah. So we got comments. I don't know what your screen looks like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rita Smith at followers.
Yeah.
Charlotte
There you
Scott
go.
is in here. Is it in the farm? It should be, Rita. It should be in the farm. Let's get it in the farm. If it's not,
I was gonna say, I think
in the
that's what she
building.
was saying. She shared it, and it's in the farm.
I'm on Facebook. Okay.
What up, Jeff? Appreciate you tuning in, Miss Brenda. That's why I went ahead and tagged them. I knew as soon as I tagged them, they was gonna pop up.
Jeff Johnson in the house. I had him over last night. Him, Dustin Green, and Backroads Bobby. They were spitting last night. We had a hell of a time. We had the family in the house. We kicked off the weekend good last night.
That's what's up, man.
First private show.
I don't know Dustin Green personally, but he was on our podcast probably about a month ago now. Got to chop it up with him for a little bit, man. He seems like good people.
Very good people. Very good people.
He seems like it, man. I'm looking forward to meeting them and linking up with them this year as well. That's the best part about doing what I do, man. Like even going to shows, but then just being online and doing the shit, these podcasts. Like I get to meet a lot of people before I actually get to meet them, so it's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's OTA Records. The farm is now part of OTA Records, or OTA Records is part of the farm, however you want to put it.
Conglomeration. There you go. One of them big fancy words.
Collaborated.
There you go.
Somebody's paying the taxes. I don't know who. I hope it's not me.
Hey, man, that's one of them words. I always file them every year. And at the end of the day, it's like they're getting them anyway, motherfucker. Like I wish a motherfucker would come be like, "Sir, you didn't pay your taxes." I'm be like, sir, I have these what they call pay stubs that say otherwise. Okay, like if y'all put that shit up, that's on y'all.
Go ahead, audit me, see what happens.
Facts. I'm just going to deny it. That's why I always tell people, they're like, "Oh, you ain't worried about somebody stealing your identity? Shit, they can take it, but don't give it back. That's the rules. Like if you take it, it's yours now."
Yes, sir. If you lick it, it's yours.
Fucking hey, man.
Yep, yeah. Everything I own outright. I do not make payments on nothing.
I don't blame you. That's the way to fucking do it if you can. Then it's yours, and can't nobody come say, hey, that's ours still. Like, nah, motherfucker, this is mine. I got the receipts.
Yeah, I've been learning that receipt thing online. I'm not an online guy. I live life, but these keyboard warrior and receipts shit, it's been fun the last year, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. I'm always I'm always one of them people too, man. I choose to sit back and not say much, but I'm one of them. I don't delete nothing just for that aspect. Like I know what I say. I got no problem. Do you remember when you said, "Yep, I sure did," and I'll fucking say it again. But do you remember when you said, "Oh, I never said that"? Hold on, let me. Article 3 here.
Article 3, Section C, line 23.
The jury has determined that was a lie.
Don't be bringing jury, brother. We got enough problems in life. I got one judge and one judge only, and hopefully it's a while before I see him.
That's it, man. I learned, I took fucking 440 volts of electricity back in 2015, so I was already on borrowed time from the time I got here. But after that shit, I realized real quick, it's like, well, I'm pretty much playing with house money now, so it's like I'm gonna enjoy it while I got it.
I've been playing with house money since diapers, so I'm good.
That's what that's it, man. We all know we're on borrowed time, but when you get an experience like that, it really puts it into perspective. I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just live life. Tomorrow ain't promised. Fuck this.
So yeah, last night I literally was ankles over head in briar brush at night in the dark. Because I played Or Roulette last night with the brush hog, and I might do stupid shit every once in a while. Let's go.
You got to, man. You got to. It looked like the briar patches might have whooped your ass a little bit there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they got some skill. They were coming out of everywhere. I remember getting jumped many times back in LA. Like that was cake compared to this southern bullshit you guys got back here in Tennessee.
Oh man, yeah, you out there in the woods, man.
Got some shit on you.
Yeah, you better be careful out there in the woods.
Hills have eyes, buddy. Hills have eyes. You got to purr now.
If the motherfucking animals don't get you, the fucking wildlife will. The damn fucking briar bushes and fucking thorns. And I was shooting a music video earlier today, and my girlfriend's like, "Babe, be careful. There's a bunch of thorns right there." And sure enough, I turned over. It's a whole fucking strip of thorns. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't put my fucking arm right on that. Like, that felt nice.
All right. So, okay, I'm reading the chat right now.
Oh,
if
no,
anybody knows let me know, are these thorny ass things, are they actually blackberry bushes? Do they actually produce anything that's eatable? Or because in Washington we have blackberry bushes, and those ones kicked my ass last year when I cleared that property in Washington. Snipe hunting. Y'all should. Yeah, Crystal was on the phone. I called my schedule, and Crystal and Charlotte were answered, and they basically just said, "Well, good luck, tuck and roll, and kiss your ass goodbye." I had an
Hey man,
alibi.
that's the best.
Yes, Charlotte did have an alibi.
That's the best advice anybody can give you, buddy. What up, Tony? I see you in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, bub.
Catalyst, is Catalyst in here? Tony Tuba's in here.
Tony
Obsolete
Tuba, yeah. Misty is going through here tagging everybody in the chat, man. I love it.
Yep. That's
Get
my
them all
mod.
in here.
So let me tell you a story about Misty. She is legit. My first live ever was a New Breed Outlaw Nation live. I'd never been on a live. I didn't really do Facebook a whole lot. I had just had my mom had just died, and I was sitting in my room, just messing around on Facebook for some reason or another. Well, the reason was this, right where I'm at sitting right now. And it was the one where Nova, New Breed's daughter, was bugging him about going and making snow angels. And I put in there, go make snow angels for my daughter. I lost a son, daughter, and ex-wife in a car accident from a drunk driver in 22.
Oh shit.
And that was the first time that I ever caught a live. And man, I've always claimed illiteracy. I ain't illiterate, but I claim it, right? I ride the short bus. I look at the windows. I'm retarded. All that bullshit. Right? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Whatever. Anyways, so Misty Lambert reached out to me off that live, and ever since then she's been legit. She's got my back. I got her back. And through her, I'm trying not to be an emotional little bitch, but I am. I need my tampons a lot.
Hey man, I can understand after a situation like that. Though. I mean, that's I can't imagine.
So yeah, he's led me to this whole situation through music and everything. Music has always been in my life. My mom, I've been moving her actual vinyl records and 8-tracks and all that happy heavy shit that you old people used to have. 45s. I've been moving that shit.
I know about them 45s, man.
I've been moving that shit since I was a kid. Every time we moved, and usually we were moving at least every month. The longest place I've ever lived in my life is 2 years. No, sorry, 3 years. My usual is 2 years. I lived in a place for 2 years. I actually lived in Washington at a house I owned for 3 years. And then, some things happened, and I went and got in seclusion and staring at some brick walls for 33 months. And during COVID, which was great, if everyone else is going to be locked down, I might as well get locked down too. So yeah, and then I got back into society, and I lost my kids a couple months after I walked out the gates, and 11 months later I lost my mom due to cancer. 8 months later I lost my grandfather from a broken heart. It's actually him that is financing part of what is happening at the farm. He financed the purchase of the property. Everything else from there is on me, but it's in God's hands. Let's shoot this to the next galaxy, because we ain't stopping at the moon for gas. It's fueled up.
They always said the sky was the limit, but I call bullshit because we don't know what's beyond that. So
yellow flag on the car. Yep. we go into the next galaxy. I got a pretty good team behind me, and the team is growing. Wow, it's
I
growing
see,
so
man.
fast.
You literally like you popped up, and then all of a sudden it was like boom. And you
Oh,
again shout out to Misty and Brenda and all them because again, I've learned I've been in this long enough. Who there's certain people when they say something like, hey, you should reach out and talk to this person or work with this person. It's an immediate, no questions asked. You automatically I'm coming in. Headstrong, and those are two people right there that just genuinely love this music, love this scene, and just want to see everybody succeed, man. So definitely
and
shout
that's
out
the
to them
thing.
for sure.
So that's the biggest thing. We want to see people like be better human beings in life. That's our
Ain't
goal.
that the truth?
Man, I try to be a little better every day. I I fail sometimes. Uh, and it is what it is. I get back up and I get on my own 2 feet again, and I keep moving forward. And that's what it is. This life's
That's it.
about. That one of the biggest reasons I opened this venue. After my mom passed away, I got on my son's memorial '03 103 cubic inch motor, full dresser that I got in remembrance of him. And I strapped my mom's ashes to the back, and we went for over a 13,000-mile motorcycle ride. And I can't count how many shows, how many adventures, how many. Yeah, I was reminded the other night that I camped under a sign that said no camping on the side of the road in a turnout. And I made a video the next morning, to signs. And my moderator told me, you can't post that. First of all, you're not supposed to be on this side of the world. And second of all, like, you're going to get your ass in even more trouble. This has been my motto in life, ask for forgiveness, because permission, you just double pay.
That's
Um,
right.
but yeah, man, I had a hell of an adventure on that. I went back to Washington, switched up. I fought a tornado in a tent. I fought
Jesus.
hail. I fought, but I had some amazing, beautiful skies, stars, campsites that people don't find unless they're adventurous like I am. It was a heck of a 13,000 miles. I did
Hell
a
yeah.
big zigzag through the United States. Lived on that motorcycle. It wasn't my first. Adventure like that. When I graduated high school, I got on a motorcycle, and I never did pass basically South Dakota to Texas. That's as far east as I came. I'm a West Coast boy through and through. Uh, you know, I can tie my roots all the way back to Native Americans, all the way back to the Mayflower. It depends on which tumbleweed branch you want to go off of my mutt. I am a purebred mutt. That's what I am. My mom used to call me Heinz 57.
Not the
When
old
she
Heinz
when they
57.
asked nationality, she put hippie gypsy type. Um, you
I
know,
love it.
yeah, that's I came from. I've lived in the gutters, and I've lived in the mansions, and unfortunately, my brain tells me I'm supposed to stay in the gutter, even though I deserve a lot more than that. But my brain always tells me no. But luckily, I got family that says no. You are going to the top, and you're going to stay there. And
That's it, man.
they slap me around sometimes because I need it.
Hey, you got to have people to hold you accountable, especially for yourself, because like you said, our brain's our biggest enemy some days, man. A lot of people don't understand that the mental fucking demons are a beast, man. They really are.
Wow. And when you got as many demons as I have from my past, it can really mess you up. Really mess you up. Especially with everybody everything that's going on. So let's talk about the farm. That's what we're here
Let's
for,
get it,
right?
man. Hey,
farm.
this your time. I'm just here to facilitate whatever you need, Bubba.
Yeah, I just give a little backstory. Probably a lot more than I probably should have. I don't even know what I said, to be honest. My brain goes forward, and I very hardly fall back. 1, 2, 3, go. Don't hit the brakes.
Yeah.
I get about an hour of sleep, and I'm good for about 3 days, and take another 15 minutes, and I'm good for another 2 days. Old habits die hard, right? The farm. So this venue is a kid family friendly venue. I am starting this venue, Rita Smith. It's actually her venue that I am helping her put it together. It is for the people that don't want to take their kids to some of the shows that people are putting on these days. All proceeds, and that's all I'm going to say about that. All proceeds are going to causes. If you've seen my last flyer, it's autism. The first one I actually didn't put where the that $80 donation's going. I have my reasonings. It's nobody else's business where those proceeds are going. It's going to a good cause. That's all anybody needs to know. There's the weekend before Hitman and City Chief are headlining the first annual Turtle Fest. This is a farm, so all the fest, we're calling them fest because it's also a campground. If you have a tent, if you have a camper, pull up, camp, hang out. I guarantee you there's going to be artists here on flyers and not on flyers. I've been to a lot of concerts in the last lifetime. I might or might not know a lot of artists that I didn't even know were artists until they got on stage, because I made friends with people, and next thing I know is they're a headliner, and holy shit, they're supposed to be famous, but they're just another human being to me, because I give a shit less if you're famous or not. If you ain't a cool person,
we all still wake up and put our pants on the same way every morning.
You want an ego? Go fly your kite somewhere else.
That's it, buddy.
I got respect for the people that got respect for me.
That's it.
So yeah, I guarantee you there's going to be some artists on site pretty much on a daily basis. There's one sleeping in my guest room right now. I kind of want to go kick the door and, hey, wake up! I got a lot going on. People watching. Let's sit for a minute.
That's funny as hell.
So yeah, that's where we're at. There's going to be a park. Like I said, I'm building the campground right now. There's going to be a kids park. There's zip lines. We just found a couple of trees where we're putting tree houses in. Those are going to be VIP. Yeah. They're going to be VIP seating for the backstage view of the stage. It's a big grassy knoll. There's the seating. There's a huge pond that is going to have a floating boat. That's a 2-story. It's going to have a slide coming off of it, so you can slide into the pond. Up there, when a concert is going on, it's going to be a VIP because you're going to be able to see the stage from the water. There's going to be some amazing footage of cameras at this venue. If you're interested in shooting a video, this is probably a really good place to do it.
Oh, trust me, I'm coming ready.
I got a few different people that's already like, I need to make a video, and I'm like, doors open, gates are open. But yeah, a lot of people are real excited about what's going on. I was listening to New Brewery back in 2000. I got locked up in 2019, like 2018, 2019. Kindness for Weakness hit. I've been a radio guy my whole life. Our albums are 45s. somebody I was rolling with, that song kicked on and I was listening and I'm like, damn, those are some good lyrics. Wonder what kind of life that dude lives. Wonder if he's like legit or not, and all the things you think, and like the what is it, secular, not secular, mainstream. What's the shit that plays on the radio?
Oh yeah, the mainstream, I guess technically.
Half those artists, they got the songs written for them. They don't live that life, but it sounds good, right? Their voice sounds good to those lyrics. And I didn't know shit about independent artists or any of that shit, but I was rolling my 6.2 F-150 Raptor at the time, and I bought that truck because they advertised on Ford it does 100 miles an hour across the desert. Well, bet. I went in there, signed my name on a piece of paper. They handed it to me without me giving them anything but a signature. Next day, I'm sitting at Pismo Beach on about a my son said it was about a 6-story drop on a 45 angle. And he said the only thing I said to him is, do not move, do not shake too bad, but get out of the truck as fast as you can. And go find somebody to hook up. And if I get out, this thing's going over. And but we did 100 miles an hour across that dunes. I guarantee you that.
You say you was gonna find out, that's for sure.
Fuck around, find out. That's been my life motto. Yeah. So yeah, that was a hell of a. I was on my way to my great uncle's funeral on that trip. It's like fuck. So I've had a lot of family. 90% of my family's gone in the last 33 months. The close, tight knit family's gone, but in the last 4 or 5 years, basically 90% of my family has passed away. So yeah, stop, collaborate, listen. We got a whole new mission, the farm.
I love it.
So the farm. People have been calling me, asking me what the hell is really going on out there. To be honest, I have no fucking clue, bro. I'm fucking dropped a shitload of money and I'm fucking winging it. And I'm faking it until I make it, and I don't even give a shit if I make it. I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing it. So I was on that right now, right? All the shows, any proceeds go. I'm retired. I've been telling people I'm semi-retired. The only reason I'm semi-retired is because I know I have to have something to do. And if I don't have, it's 10:22. If anybody cares, that's what my clock says. It's actually 10:20. Okay. My microwave's blinking one at me. If you know me, you know what this shit means. And if you don't know me, just go along with it and shake your head and go, yeah, okay, this dude's fucking nuts.
Hey, man, I get it.
All the proceeds are going to good causes. That's all you need to know. Come donate as much money as you got in your wallet. Half the time I'm halfway decent human being and I let people walk all over me. And other times it's shit, we need to dig a hole, and I hope there's no co-defendants. I mean, I've lived both lives.
Allegedly.
Thank you. Allegedly. I've never been convicted of a crime I've actually committed.
That part.
But I have taken some deals. Yeah, all proceeds are going to that. It's a kid-friendly venue. The only reason I have to have parents here is because if I don't, it looks a little suspicious on my part. I'm not looking to be Michael Jackson or
right.
That shit. I do want
not
Wonderland. Your bag, man. Yeah, I do want Wonderland, but no kids past my bedroom door. Their bedroom's on the other side of the single wide trailer
What
that
up,
I'm
Danny? I see
currently
you
in.
tuning in.
Who's
That's
tuning in?
that's my bubba Danny Kennison, man. He's the one. He does a lot of these Outlaw Nation shows out in Missouri, and he's got one coming in Oklahoma that I'm on in June as well. Danny Kennison, man. If you don't, I'll have to
Danny.
send you his link. I was gonna say I'm
Nasty
sure you've
Glass.
heard of him at this point. Yeah, old Nasty
Nasty
Glass,
Glass.
man. Yep.
So ask him about Stockton. That's all I got about that.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I was
the
there
man
for his
right
brother.
there.
I was there for his brothers. I support Nasty Glass all the way. Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody that knows what happened this last Stockton trip, I am so grateful to be part of that show. I would really like to think that I helped the situation. Yeah, that dude's a legit. He's got my support no matter what. I'm actually trying to get him to come down here and do a show in my venue.
I'm sure he will eventually, man. I know he does a lot of stuff with Big Buck Beasy up there in Wisconsin. I know they're going to Ohio, I think, this year. Like, that's one of the reasons I love Danny, man. Just a genuine dude that's out here like we are, that just wants to go where the music takes him, man, and wherever he has a chance to do what he loves doing, and just genuinely good people.
We were talking about a team behind you, right? That dude's got a legit team.
Yeah, and all good people, man. Him, Jay, I mean, all that team over there.
I actually stayed at his house one night and, slept in his guest room. And, man, that dude's legit. We ended up going to we went to Taylorsville together. We did, it started at Stockton. It started at the Redneck Rave. That's where I met him, was Redneck Rave in the cave when I rode my son's motorcycle down into the cave. If anybody saw the pictures, they know what's up. I do stupid shit, and no one can say I don't. I may or may not allegedly rode a full dresser Harley down into the cave that is supposed to be for dirt bikes. I did mess the bike up. I lost a spring for the kickstand. That was kind of a pain in the ass. I had to zip tie it up every time I wanted to go for a ride for a while. But I did wash it off at a fire department so the dealer could work on it, because they wouldn't work on it because it was so muddy by the time I left there. Shout out to the fire department. I don't know what town I was in, but thank you very much for letting me wash it off. There was a cop in the parking lot staring at me the whole time, and I was just like, please don't run my license.
Please just let me do what I'm doing, man.
Yeah, let me just do what I'm doing. Yeah,
definitely. Danny, good people, man. Every time I go to a show with him, it's like he's always the one who's like, come do a dab with me, come do a dab. I always got to go do one, but I gotta be careful with Danny, especially if I haven't performed yet, because like Danny, I always know, you know what you're getting into, but then you're standing there and you're talking, you done took 2 or 3 fucking dabs, and then you walk away and you're like, I can hear my hair growing. Like, why am I this fucking high right now?
I don't even see him in the chat. Where did you see him?
He didn't comment, but where he pops in over here on my Facebook, it just popped up and told me he was tuning in. So I'm trying to watch Mugs Money in the building.
I just saw him pop in here. I met him down in Florida, the Boutlaws. You want to talk about another legit group or whatever you want to call them? Vision. I'm going to call him Vision. How about that? Rocky Dowdy, man, that dude's got a vision. And, that's another. I actually got hit. There he is. I'm hers.
I'm hers.
I'm hers. I'm hers. Yeah. Dude,
shout out Danny, man. Mugs. That's my gutter rat brother right there.
I met a lot of cool people down at that Boutlaw show. There was a joke that Ryan don't come through the back door. He just ends up in the kitchen. Not saying I haven't gone through some back door, but
man,
wherever I go,
I need to know where I go.
Right in the middle of everything. It's pretty interesting how my life does that. It must be my great personality.
That's funny as hell.
I like to have a lot of fun. I joke a lot, and kindness for weakness. That was my theme song for a long time. Um, you know, I'll let you fuck me over until I give you enough rope to hang yourself, and then
That's
you're
that's it.
probably pretty
And then I'm gonna
you're
stand there
pretty
after you
probably
kick the
pretty
chair
hungry.
out.
Yeah.
Stand there and just laugh
uh,
and be like, "Well, I told you. I mean, I seen it coming."
yeah, yeah, hey, so yeah, if anybody is in Westmoreland, Tennessee, 360 Ridge Road, Westmoreland, Tennessee. Don't even ask me the zip code. I haven't memorized that much. Um, uh, I got lots of work. It's all got to be done before April 1st. Or what's the month before April? Whatever month that is,
May.
the last day of that
Wait,
month.
no, March. There
Midnight,
you
midnight that night, it has to be done because gates open at midnight, April 1st. The beginning of the new year.
go.
That's my
Yeah.
goal. That's my goal. That's what's gonna happen.
So that show that I'm doing, which is technically like the first big one that you're hoping to have, like mostly everything you're wanting to have done by then, hopefully, is what you're saying.
Not everything I want done, but enough
Right, right.
to
Enough to really kick
happy.
off. Yeah.
Like we came up with, we're gonna have an Astro van on property with a Airbnb type situation inside, but outside it's gonna be on blocks and it's gonna have the spinner hubcap
Hell
at
yeah.
tires. It's not gonna have rims or tires on it. It's just gonna have the spinner rims on it. But the inside is gonna be, decked out. It's gonna have a bed, a dresser or whatever, however redneck we
Whole
want to get
nine.
it.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be on property somewhere. You're gonna be able to rent that out. It might have a toilet in it, or however, the front seat might be a shitter and the passenger seat's a shower. Who knows, dude? I do some stupid, crazy, weird, cool ass shit.
Hell
Uh,
yeah, man.
I'm a fabricator. I have patents on a lot of motorcycle stuff from when I was a teenager. We owned a motorcycle shop back when it was Yuppieville, Harley Davidson, in the 90s, when everybody that had a briefcase decided they wanted cuts and bought their way in. Uh, so yeah. Anyways, I've been a fabricator. I say I'm a plumber by trade because I'm lazy, kind of, and I don't want to work too hard, but I want to make a shitload of money. And plumbing is definitely the way to go. Children, if you want to make a good career, go into plumbing. Electricity, if you really want to get lit up, sounds like you played with some
Yeah,
electricity.
no, I'm
Uh,
good.
you know, uh, these are some trades that you actually can not kill your body too much and
Right.
still make really good money and fuck college. Uh, why I'm going to go into debt to have some paper that's not going to get me very
Right.
far.
And then
I
I can
can't
go to
say not.
McDonald's and still
Because
get a
some people,
job.
yeah, it does help some people in their careers. I don't know any, but I've heard. Uh, yeah. And why I'm paying for people to go to college is beyond me. Don't get me into politics. I don't deal with it.
Right.
They took my voting rights a long fucking time ago. Uh, so
That's
fucking
two
whatever it is.
two things I'll never try to. I always avoid politics and religion. Man, everybody's entitled to their views and opinions, and
Three conversations you don't talk about at the dinner table, right? Sex, politics, and religion.
that's it. See, I'll talk
Uh,
about sex because I don't give a fuck. But the other two, I'm like, I'll talk about them if I got to. But it's like you don't want to know my opinions on those. Trust me.
because all three of them can go left or right, and they probably are going to zigzag a lot.
Hey, they don't call me Juggalo Johnny Cash for no fucking reason, man. I got a sick and twisted view on a lot of things.
They call you what now? What was that?
Dude, that's something Mug started a while ago, man, and it just stuck. He was like I'm like a Juggalo Johnny Cash, man.
Oh, Juggalo Johnny Cash. Okay. Yeah, Juggalos. Yeah, no. Anyways, Ryan Farm. Um, whew.
I'm glad you're keeping yourself in check. Don't leave me responsible, bro. If anybody knows me, I am not the responsible. We'll sit here for 4 hours and be like, did we ever talk about anything? Be like, I don't know, man. Did we? I was having a good time. Shit.
If anybody's been to California or ever been on YouTube and ever looked up Slab City and Salt Lake,
Oh yeah, I've seen that shit.
You've seen it?
Yeah,
I've
I
lived
just
there
watched the thing. I
multiple
want to say it was
times.
Tommy G or somebody that did a little thing on it not too long ago.
I've lived there multiple times. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
For extended amount of time through summers and winters. Back when it was popping, and then again when it wasn't popping. Anyways, we're not going to talk about that lifestyle. Yeah, don't want to know. Let's just put it that way. I picked this up at my grandpa's house. It had a note on the back of it. I'm not going to read the note, but
that's dope.
Put it this way: it had my name on the note. I am a Leo. I do have an extra chromosome, 4 or 5 of them, I've been told. Anything and okay. Sorry, I got sidetracked with the. I saw Ryan Orton.
Man.
Like, fuck, tell him to contact Ryan.
I'm trying to keep up with the chat too.
I saw Rita Smith, Missy Lambert tell him to contact Ryan Orton.
Oh, talking about lyrical, yeah, he's talking about.
Where do I need to show up? Give me an address. Let's go squash this shit. Stop collaborating. Listen, we got a whole new mission. Morton, Ida, Salt, Skittles, the farm. This is gonna be a fucking
Rita
shit
said
show.
Pineapple.
Pineapple juice, baby. You know how long it's taken me to acquire that change? Have you seen that video?
Yes, I was just about to say my safe word is pineapple juice.
My safe word. I did not know you had to have one of those.
Look at it.
I did not know you had to have a safe word in a relationship until I found out the hard way.
Things you learn in 2025.
Things you learn the hard way.
Rita, hold on. How you gonna go from pineapples and then you're gonna tell us to talk about the gospel shows? Wait a minute. Hold on now. I'm all for diversity, but hold on. We gotta put something in between. We can't go from pineapples to gospel, all right? Like I can't.
It actually fits in perfectly. It does. Hear me out. It's gonna be a really long roundabout way. Who did Jesus stand up on the cross with?
I mean, like, okay, you're gonna have to elaborate. What do you mean? Like in general or just for?
In the book, who was he pinned up in the cross with?
I'm not even gonna lie to you and tell you I remember. You know how long it's been since I've read a Bible, Bubba? Again, a whole nother topic.
Past that. Let me ask you another question. Who did Jesus hang out with when he was walking in the book, walking through this earth? Who did he hang out with?
Oh yeah, he hung out with the sinners and the people he was trying to save.
The drug addicts, the rapists, the fucking all that shit, right? Murderers, thieves, all that, right?
Yep.
Who did he come to save? The sinner, correct?
Yep.
Now you show me one person that has a glass house, and I'll say bullshit.
Facts.
So we're all sinners. Some of us are a little more than others. No one's gonna judge me, not 12 motherfuckers or a judge.
Shit.
There's one person that's gonna judge me, and he is my creator, and one day I'll go meet him. I've had a lot of people try to send me to him, and I'm still standing. So on that note, there's a lot of people out there that can talk shit about me all day long, but they ain't got receipts to prove anything that they've said. You know, I talk a lot of shit. I back my shit. There ain't nobody that's got my back except for me. I stand on my own 2 feet. I don't need a squad behind me. I got one. I don't need them. You know,
They're there because they want to be.
You know, I'm grateful to the people that do have my back. You know, but like I said, I don't need co-defendants. So I'm trying to do better in my life today than I did yesterday. And, you know, I went and cut a shitload of briar brush and pissed off a lot of deer because I fucked up their house today. You know, but I'm putting in a campground, and the deer are just going to have to put up with the people that come and
that's it.
want to eat.
They'll enjoy it because there'll just be people out there that want to party and not people trying to eat them. So they'll be like, shit, we're cool. We want to hang out and listen to the music too.
So that's funny you said that because I was just talking to a guy earlier about that. That's actually why I didn't do the one that 7 o'clock or whatever we were supposed to do. I was telling him about the venue down in Alabama that I'm getting. That's in the works. By the beginning of this summer, I plan on having 4 venues. This one in Alabama, one in Illinois, and one in Missouri. You know, being part of them, not all mine, you know.
Right.
So the one in Alabama is actually a hunting and fishing lodge venue setup. There's 40 acres. The person that's doing it, he wants to put a 40-acre hunting area in. Well, you know, if you run me, I haven't been able to own a firearm in quite a long time legally. And I said, well, you know, as long as it's bow and arrows, because we can't have bullets on property. That's for, you know, insurance purposes. And, you know, I don't believe in, dude, there's a fucking grocery store down the street. You want to go eat, go down there. Like, you want to eat deer? Let me drive to the store real quick. I'll get you 3 of them with my F-250. Like, fuck. You got a hunting license. I got a driver's license. We end up with the same shit in the back of the truck.
Thing. Just got to hit it in the right spot.
Yeah. I replace more brake pads for deer than I do fucking anything else. So anyways, we're gonna have if God wills it, hunting on 40 acres and a acre and a half pond. I think it was. It's not a pond. It's a lake. It's considered a lake. I'm still trying to figure out this pond, lake, river, creek.
James
Holler,
just said in the chat,
yeller,
there's a pond.
Water, spitter. I'm still trying to figure out all these slang shit. You know, I'm from SD, SoCal. You know, gospel show once a month and community average. Okay. Thank you, Rita Smith. Okay. Gospel show. So there is a gospel show on, somebody put the date. Is water wet? Yes, it is. I mean, unless you swallow, I guess. What's the date? Anybody? Moderators? Where's my moderators?
I was looking to see. I thought they had posted it, but it's been a lot of chat since then.
I haven't put a flyer out. I got yelled at today about putting out a flyer out before it was approved by certain people. You're welcome, babe.
April 20th.
Okay, so I think it's actually April 19th because April 20th is Sunday, correct? 420 is actually the thing, but Sabbath was on Saturday, not Sunday. So we're actually the main show. All my shows are Saturday is the main show. Like I said, there's always going to be, not, I can't say always, but more than likely, if you show up on the venue, there's probably going to be an artist or two. I ain't going to say if they're popular or famous or whatever the fuck word you want to use. They know how to strum a guitar. Fuck it. You know what? I know how to string a guitar. Watch this. Watch a live performance. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
One time show. You're very welcome.
All right, we're gonna need everybody in the chat to that's gonna cost y'all $5. We'll get his Cash App. No,
$5 to make him holla.
Misty said April 18th and 19th.
Yes, and she's my calendar, so yeah, she's probably right. And 420 is the Sunday, which is we will have something. I'm not trying to piss off anybody in the Bible Belt here.
Right.
I am not religious. I'm spiritual. I got nothing against religions besides the bullshit they got set up.
That's
Don't do it. Don't do what, Jeff? Why don't you get up here and spit something? That motherfucker he can spit some lyrics. Like that hat, nasty glass I got, the green one. Yeah, James Burton. You talking about legit people? James Burton is a legit. We've spent many nights in shows and 66 books, got in the shop, Airbnbs and all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, I stayed at Airbnb with him down at the Outlaws deal down in Florida. Heads up before you do something like this. I can send you notes to go over. That's what the chat's for, Crystal.
I was gonna say, 420. At least they're keeping you in line over here. Like I said, I am not the one.
I like how she lights it up and then takes away after.
Oh no, I can control it over here, so I can click on it. So,
yeah. Oh, are you the one like, hey, look at this, dumbass? Are you the one doing it? Because I think
I've been clicking on one so I don't forget them, because I'm like, all right, everybody's been commenting. I've been trying to like shout everybody out when they say something, or whatever. But like the semi-important ones, I'm like, all right, let me click that and put that there, because if I see it, then I'll remember. We might be 10 minutes from now, but I'll remember. Hey, we need to go back to that.
Okay, yeah. There we go. We need to go back to that. We are having a sermon on Sunday and a little music. Yes. So gates open April 1st. The campground does not shut down. The shows start. I don't know how. I'm winging it still, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday is basically when the headliners are going to be on property, guaranteed. That's the checks have been written, or however you want. Checks, Cash App, Venmo, fucking Apple Pay. What else did I just have to get? Google.
Oh hell, we lost him. Where'd it go? Help! I need adult supervision. And he's back. Right. Hey man, if you ain't like me, all you had to do was say that.
Fuck. All I know is it said you said Google Pay and it kicked me out.
What?
I guess I my Google bill. Fuck.
That motherfucker just said, out, gone.
Out. See ya.
I'm gonna head out.
Where were we at? Said Google Pay, and the next thing I know, it said lost signal or some shit. That phone died. Nope, I got 11%. It's 10:46. The microwave's still blinking 1, and the time on the stove says 10:48. So I should probably plug my phone in, change the clock on the thing, and clear the microwave one more time. The other day it was blinking 22. I cleared it. It blinked 22 again the next day. You died. I guess I've been resurrected because I'm still here, still standing. Wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, it's not going to be the last time. I do need to grab a charger, though. Everybody close your eyes. We're going in the bedroom. There might be things.
Oh, no.
He took me in the bedroom.
You want some popsicles? I got some popsicles in the basement down there.
I don't have popsicles, but I do got some treats.
Oh,
if
shit.
anybody doesn't know, Brita Smith is TikTok famous. She does some great content. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go there. It's Love Everything Rita Smith or something like that. Hit me up if you can't find it. I will send you the best videos that I like the best. You know, shout out Rita Smith.
Shout out Rita. Shameless plug.
Yep, shameless plug. My girl. Yes, Mr. Lambert will be on site all summer. No phone zone. He'll probably move. Oh, yeah. Quit moving. Stop it. I knew I was going to get some shit. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, phone is plugged in. We are good. Good to go.
In there like swimwear.
We can go forever until the light bill goes off. So we got until the 6th when I have to pay the light bill.
Well, you might be on here by yourself by then, but
maybe the first time, probably won't be the last time.
I'll just turn my camera off if y'all hear me snoring in the background.
Yeah, I get that a
lot. I'm just tired. You gotta go work, man.
I get that a lot. Love is everything, pretty sure. Yes, love is everything.
Thanks.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for yeah, use Crystal, you stop it too. Thank you for got my back, Crystal, for this episode. Yeah, she's got. You talk about legit people I've met on this journey this last year of I call it the summer of healing. I've met some legit people on this trip. And I am so grateful for my life, even though it looks like a disaster from the outside. It's not all that bad. I make it a lot harder than it probably should be, to be honest. But there's always somebody out there that's worse off than you are. I don't care what you're going through. There's always somebody that's worse off. I haven't met the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst ever. My life's pretty fucking amazing. Really amazing, really. Like I said, I got a team behind me that is incredible. Mods and I'm baby daddy to a whole lot of people out there. I got grandkids out there that aren't really my grandkids by blood, but they definitely grandkids, and you know how that works. If you know how that works,
that's it. Family ain't blood, man. Family's the bonds we create.
Correct. Fortunately, my blood that are existing is not what I choose to be around. That type of lifestyle. The farm will be in the building. Yes, Adam, there's another legit dude. You guys want to make some friends in this community of music genre? We don't care what kind of music you want to play. We play it all. You jump in my truck, you never know what's going to come on out of the speakers. It could be a banjo, it could be a drum, it could be a freaking ukulele or whatever those things are called. You never know what shit's coming or out of my mouth. You never know what's coming out of my mouth.
Hey man, I tell people all the time. my life's quote for the longest time was "Ain't never no telling what I might say," and if you understand that, well, then you might understand a little bit.
I've been told I talk in code a lot. Yeah. What were we talking? I appreciate you, Ryan. This one's lit up. I appreciate you, Ryan. After everything I've been through, I really believe that you're right where the good Lord needs you to be. You are. I'm also my friend. Thank you very much, Jeff Johnson. If anybody doesn't know who that is Trailer Park Jeff. Jeff, drop your YouTube thing. He can spit like no other. He's got some features with some really good artists. He will come to the garage and spit, and man, he writes some good lyrics. I don't know if he writes them or just remembers them. I don't know how all that works. I just know I'm listening while I'm working. If you're not, I'm going to plug the farm. If hashtag the farm on Facebook, yeah, Facebook. Hashtag the farm, I think it is. Somebody drop the link, please. Go there. I made a video, dropped it last night. When right before we dropped the flyer for the turtle show. There will be turtles, there will be rabbits, there will be pigeons, there will be chickens, there will be goats, there will be, what did I miss? I probably missed a lot of them. This is a farm. It is a venue. It is a campsite. It is whatever anybody has a really good idea and wants to be part of something that a whole lot of people are already a part of. You know, this is not my property. My name is just on the title. This is God's country. This is God's land. I just pay taxes on it. That's about it. You know, I don't believe in fences. I don't believe in borders. You know, that's how. Misty Lambert just dropped the thing. If you ain't there, rabbits. We gonna fuck like we're out. Sorry, I don't know if I'm allowed to be saying.
Chris said you gotta learn how to make Hennessy buckets.
We got them. We do not sell. We will not be selling any alcohol on site. Not saying you might or may not have a bottle on your person. Don't cause a scene. A scene won't have to be smashed.
Responsible is what we're saying. This is a family friendly atmosphere. If you know how to drink and handle your alcohol, you can do so. If not, my friend over here, Ryan, may know some people allegedly that may feel like myself over here, allegedly, that may or may not escort you off the premises if you cannot handle your alcohol. We're all fucking grown. If you get that little liquid courage and you feel like you need to act stupid, go ahead and down the street.
To be honest, you might not be escorted off the property. Just saying, you might stay for a while.
Yeah, it might be a long-term investment.
You might be a long-term resident. Exactly. You might be a long-time resident. Yes, there will be armed security. There will be. Oh, let me give a shout out to that. We are now officially the U.S. Olympic Dojo Fighting MMA U.S. Olympics something ties or group or something like. Somebody help me the fuck out here. And you still have to watch your kids. No, you do not have to watch your kids. If they drown, though, it's not my responsibility. And if they get hurt on the slide or anything else, everybody will be signing a waiver when you come on the property. My insurance does not cover you. It doesn't. Nope. It does cover me.
Be smart, and that's it.
I do have bond money already set aside.
Misty said the USA Olympic team supporters.
Yes. So we will have an MMA Octagon official ring on the venue with weight room and training room on site. When the Olympic team comes to use the venue will be shut down for them. The campground will still be open, but the venue will be shut down.
Oh shit, Fender Hat in the building. What's up, Bubba?
Fender Hat's here. No way. I know that guy. I met him once or twice.
Fender Hat.
Allegedly.
That's a pretty all right guy.
Wait, I can't do it with my left hand. Two in the pink, one in the stank.
Old Fender Hat, man. I've done a couple shows with him and old Just in Time, man. And the most memorable, we were down in Nashville at the Exit Inn, and they were Lil White's wife she had got this thing for their merch, but of course it wasn't put together yet. So Fender's over there trying to put it together, and me being the person I am, I'm like, oh shit, let me help over here, help the homie out. So we're putting it together. And he's like, I'm glad we can half-ass figure this thing out. We're looking at the instructions. It's just some pictures with no kind of fucking rhyme or reason to it.
Right.
Old Fender, that guy's man, good people.
If you've talked to him personally, he's probably told you one or two of his patents that he is in the works of, and that dude he's kind of a genius on some of his shit.
He's a smart dude. He really is.
He's a smart motherfucker.
He is. Just good people, man. Like, it cracked me up. Like I said, just sit there bullshitting with him for that 10 minutes while we built that little merch thing or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, I've had a few different 10-minute deals with him throughout all the shows I've been to with him.
I'm looking forward to it, man. It sounds like you got a bunch of dope shit coming.
I did personally invite him on that team. I tried getting Parker JBB out here. I tried getting who else? Mikey. Mikey's another great individual that they got on that squad. That whole squad's invited. I've spent more time with certain ones than others. Justin, I may or may not have had a few nights with that were interesting. We're not going into details on any of that. People do have
him and Larry
people do have their precautions that you need to keep. I might have some receipts. I might have some receipts in case he wants to talk shit about me or drop a fucking diss song. But bring it on, brother. I got a diss song coming back for you, brother.
We are in this season.
I heard that.
I
have heard that. I'm just waiting. Dude, please drop a diss song on me. I would love to respond.
I'm pinning this one here because that's a good one to know. Showers are on venue, so. Everybody, you ain't got no excuses to not wash your ass.
There's going to be multiple options on showering. So there's 3 things in the works. There's porta potty. There's going to be a porta potties on property. Good old Mountain Dew Code Red, baby. There's going to be porta potties on site. There is going to be either a semi with showers or a shower house built. And depending on if we do it in time and I get around to it, there is going to be a Sulphur Springs concrete hot tub that more than likely is going to seat about 10 people in just that one. And then there is going to be like little cabins that are supposed to have claw tub bathtubs that you can fill up with my Sulphur Springs water. And you can ask Rita Smith and who else took a shower here that says this water is amazing. I can't remember. The water here is like legit sulfury, douchey, and not douchey. Fuck, that was the wrong word. Sorry. I
This
might
will be
have
the
douched
time
this
when you hit
morning.
that button, beep, we're experiencing technical difficulties.
Rewind, push play. Rewind. Be kind, rewind. Blockbuster went out of business because you did not rewind.
What up, Chad? I see you in the chat. Jeff Johnson says sulfur water is the fountain of youth.
Yeah. So that's where that idea came from. There is actually somewhere in town here that makes a shitload. I think where needs some sleep. Always James Burden, you know this. I get lucky maybe 2 to 3 hours at a time. Old habits die hard. My hair is so soft now. Yes, it is, and it smells amazing. Train. Yeah, we
Squirrels.
Squirrel.
Squirrels.
Squirrel. So, anyways, that's the plan. Depending on what all gets done. Like I said, this venue is just going to keep moving forward and moving forward with great ideas. Some might be stupid, some might really work
You gotta
out.
fuck around and find out, though, man. That's part of this, like in life, but especially with this music thing, man. Like I've been doing this for a long time, and I've seen a lot of things that you wouldn't think would work, and a lot of things that you would fucking, oh, that's for sure gonna work, and then you're like, oh, that didn't even. What do you mean it lost money? Like it did a holy fuck.
So Adam, yes, you are right. There is some sulfurs that are good and some sulfurs that are bad. Don't ask me the chemical differences. They do smell like, yes, Jeff, they do smell like rotten eggs, but they are actually good for you and they do have good content, the good ones. But there is also bad sulfurs that are bad for you that will fuck you up. Don't get in the wrong hot springs. And I know that from facts of I've been to a lot of hot springs through my life. That has been one of my life deals. We had a book, what was it? North, South, East, West, XYZ, BDFG, that told you all the hot springs throughout the United States. At one point in my life, we went from one hot springs to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. I may have traveled with some hipsy gypsies, people that, don't have social security numbers. Yeah, there are some hot springs that you do not want to get in, and if you do, you're going to be paying for it for a while. Yeah, Red Bowling's Greens. Yeah, that's kind of where the idea came from. That was part of the idea. There was another one that there was a rumor about me and somebody else, something it was really weird when that timing hit of hot springs in Idaho or Colorado or South Dakota, somewhere. But I'm the tub that I'm going to build is basically that tub, that hot springs, and then we're gonna pump the water into that and then drain it when I pH balance, all that bullshit. Somebody's going to be in charge of it, and it isn't going to be me because I'm not doing the research. Mods, you figure it out. Put that person in charge. Like I said, I got a good team behind me. They definitely pick up where I slack in a lot of areas. Holy shit! My chat stopped, and I guess because I just went to scroll up, and I'm Pineapple Babe. Yes, pineapple. Yeah. So I guess pineapple has a lot of different meanings, just like the rainbow, and I want the fucking rainbow back. It's mine. Yeah, upside down pineapple. If you show up to an Airbnb with an upside down pineapple, do check for cameras everywhere. I just found that out.
Well,
hopefully you guys like my fat ass in porn.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, it's small.
You should charge, man. Left your Cash App on the fucking dresser when you walked out. Like, hey man, ain't nothing in life free.
I have no problem being a hooker.
Hell yeah.
Focus on what? I have two thoughts. What was the second one again? And you know what the
Titties and
first one
beer.
was.
Oh,
You
one or
know
two
what the first
thoughts.
one was. Yeah.
I
Misty's
was gonna
out.
say, I know it's getting a little late. I still gotta go wash my ass off and shoot a video and shit today. What you got
All
going
right.
on tomorrow night? If you want to hop back on here, man, we can hop back on for a little bit. Fucking ain't nothing to me. I used to do every once in a while live on Monday anyway, so I have a few people that'll tune in when they see me going live. So you want to hop on again a little earlier? We'll hop on like 8 or something.
Tomorrow night I'm gonna be rolling hard. There may or may not be an 8,000-mile trip in like 7 days
Ooh,
planned in the next 72 hours or some shit. Yeah. So I get around, fuck around, and I
get
might just pull up.
around. Ooh,
Fuck
oh,
around, and I might just pull up. But James Burton says he will jump on here with you.
hell yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, man. I mean, anytime, just let me know when you got a little bit. We can fucking do it again. I'm always on this motherfucker, so it ain't nothing to just hop on and fucking shoot the shit. So
all right.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you and everybody in the chat, man. And I'm definitely looking forward to what we got going out there because sounds like it's gonna be a bunch of dope shit. I can't wait till April to go up there and fuck around for a few days.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for letting me dick ride. No, it's not cloud chase. Clout
Shit,
chase.
I ain't got no
You.
clout for you to chase, Bubba. So I mean, shit, I'm
Yeah.
just a little old me.
But I'm there for you, brother. If you ever need to
Hey,
get dig ridden, clout chased, I'm there for you.
Hey,
Uh,
same for you, man. Like I said, we were talking about that family earlier, and you got to weed through the bullshit with this music shit, but when you find those good ones, it's always nice to keep them around,
right.
man. And 90% of them were in the chat tonight. Misty and Brenda and Crystal and all them guys, man. Have always shown me love and constantly, put my name in circles and speak highly of me. So I'm just truly grateful for that, and you as well,
Yeah.
man. That brought me across your path. So.
Yes. For the people that are still in the chat and it's not past your bedtime, Outlaw for Life page is supposed to go back to the original name on the 11th, I believe it is.
Nice.
Right now it's Sunshine Up Your Ass. No, it's not that. It's something other.
Oh, I
Shine
know what you're talking about.
something.
We were talking about that on the phone the other day.
Yeah, right now
Yeah.
the name has changed, but it's going back to the original. If you're not a member of that, hit me up, or not hit me up, but request it. Answer the fucking questions, or it will be automatically deleted off of. And I don't have any control over that. It's just the settings from Facebook. We did put that in. Shine Upon. That's what it's called. February 11th. Yes. I have no control over that, but I do approve. Okay, that just changed. That did just change. I did put some moderators in there that are helping me out because I am kind of a little busy in life right now.
I can't imagine why.
Right? Jeez. No wonder I don't sleep. I never sleep anyways. But yeah, I was approving everything for a minute there. But now I got some help. I let people help me. I do take control a little bit too much sometimes. But
Teamwork make the
definitely
dream work.
needed to change back to the original rules, and it has been, and that's how it is. And if you don't like it, leave the group. If you do like it, come back.
Facts. Gonna be good
Uh,
times.
and that's all there we need to say about that. So Outlaw for Life, music and venue, music and music events, any events, can be posted there. We have started letting lives back in if we have watched your lives and you are not a drama. If you're a drama-free live, we will approve you. Past that, if we don't know you, keep sharing it out to us. We'll watch it multiple times, and we might start posting you too. I've learned a lot of artists out of this. I've pulled a lot of artists off of what has been posted. If you want to be on my show, hook it up.
Y'all heard the man. Hit him up. Got plenty of big shit coming. So.
I just put a guy on. He has one song on YouTube. He says he's an artist, and if you claim to be something, you are that.
That's
He
it.
says he's an artist. I am giving him an opportunity. He's either going to sink or swim, and I really hope he swims. And if he sinks, well, if he wants to be an artist, keep working at it. If you don't want to be an artist, figure out if you want to be an artist.
Just like everything else in life, you got to fall on your face a couple times to figure it out.
Right. And a lot, I've chased some dreams that I really thought I wanted. And then I got the opportunity to try it out and realized I didn't fucking want to do that. But I spent so much time focused on that in life that I let other things go by, and that's kind of where I'm at right now is I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to figure out if they really want to be in the music scene or however you want to put it, genre. It's not even a genre. Like I said, we have Christian, once a month we're doing Christian music fests. We have straight country fests. We have I hate to say country rap because so many of the artists hate that.
Right.
But whatever the fuck you want to call it. We have rock rap. We have, you name it, I'll put it on. Dude, if you want to get up there
and have good music,
tap a bucket and say some stupid shit, I'll put you on stage. Like, I will put anybody on stage if you want to get there. I just dropped a shitload of money on speakers. I want to see how loud they can go and how stupid I can really sound.
Fuck yeah.
And piss off some neighbors that are fucking miles away.
Passing out floaties at the farm. You can't swim? Sorry about your luck. You better get some floaties.
We passing out floaties at the farm. Yes. If you are 15 and under, you can get into any of the venues or any of the fests for free. Anybody 16 and over, if you are 16, you can legally get a job. And if you can't afford to come to the show, then go back to work and earn the money to come support the cause. I worked well before I was 16, but yeah, we will pass out. If you are under 15, you are required to have floaties at all times. And if you're a girl, you have to have a blue, what's manly? G.I. Joe floaty. If you are a guy, you have to have, what are those things with tails? Mermaids. You have to have a mermaid floaty on. I'm just talking shit at this point.
I'm with it. I'll get out there in some mermaid floaties. I ain't above it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I might be wearing mermaid floaties floating out there.
Hey man, get enough shots of that crown in me. I'm gonna need some floaties.
2 on my ankles, 2 on my shoulders, 2 on my hands, and I'm just gonna be floating out there.
Hell yeah. Well, shit,
so,
Bubba.
yeah.
I've enjoyed sitting there bullshitting with you, and I'll shoot with you again. Like I said, just let me know whatever works for you. We'll hop back on here, and everybody that tuned in with us, man, we appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good night and a good start to the week, even though tomorrow's fucking Monday. Peace.
Another day in paradise. Just another day in paradise.